is my record room. Okay, this is where the magic happens.
Meet Patrick Dolphett, North Carolina native and hip-hop producer.
I wanted to make beats for a living. I ended up on a Jay-Z record. Who knew?
Knife wonder, put that knife in you.
It's like you stand in the line and Jay-Z like, you. And you're like, me? Yeah, you. Me?
Dolphett, or Ninth Wonder as he's known throughout the music industry, is a Grammy Award-winning producer, teacher at Duke University, and record label CEO.
Don't come in this game asking for everything because you'll get nothing. Come in this game asking for nothing and you'll get everything. Stuff will start coming all over the place.
Armed with a unique collection of vintage vinyl, Ninth Wonder helped put North Carolina music on the map, at least in terms of hip-hop.
The hip-hop scene in North Carolina started, from my knowledge, in the early 90s. That came all of these acts out of this collection called the Justice League, but that also birthed Little Brother, Phonte, Pooh, and I.
1, 2, 3,
let's go!
Little Brother released 2 critically acclaimed albums as Ninth Wonder continued to hone his skills as a producer.
I'm Phonte on the MIC. Ninth Wonder, that's my mellow, my man.
If I'm gonna spend my time working and working and working hard, I wanna work for something that I really believe in, I got a passion for, you know?
Ninth and fellow Little Brother member Phonte stressed the importance of hard work, as well as using the internet to spread your message.
You don't need as much as you think you need. Like the old paradigm of I need the label, I need this, I need that. All you need is great music. If you have great music, your audience will find you. It's bigger than me and Ninth or whatever. I think just that kind of creative spirit and just that entrepreneurial spirit of wanting to be your own person, I think that's really what NC hip hop is.
this is the life of kings.
In order for NC or an artist in NC to make their move, it relies on putting your best music on the internet as much as you possibly can, because you never know who's looking or listening to your music.
They made the business possible, you know, from being in such a small place where there's no, you know, Atlantic Records, there's no Def Jam Records. So I appreciate them very, very much for, you know, just paving the way.
Ninth's ability to make beats on his own terms has earned him the respect of musicians across the country.
Ninth Wonder is a genius, first and foremost.
For those that don't know, I go by the name of J.Cole.
One disciple who took those lessons to heart is Fayetteville native J.Cole.
And I come from a place not too far from here.
I first met J.Cole at the Local 506. A Local 506 is in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, where local acts would come perform, and there'd be beat battles. But he would come to the truck like, man, let me hear some music, man. I know you got some beats, I know you got some beats. And I would just play beats for him.
I would drive up for the beat battle. Ninth Wonder would be DJing, Little Brother, first album had just dropped. You know, I'm coming from Fayetteville, like, seeing these guys that's in a magazine, it was like, whoa, such a big deal.
Since those days outside the 506, J.Cole has grown into one of the biggest hip-hop stars in the country.
Can you get me backstage?
Please welcome J.Cole.
Hey, we got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again.
His first official album, released by Jay-Z's Rock Nation label, debuted at #1 on the Billboard charts.
I'm a product of North Carolina hip-hop. Anytime I get to perform back home is a great thing, so, you know, shows are packed, sold out, kids know every word to every song. I would like kids to tell me, like, man, you inspired me to chase my dream to be an astronaut or scientist. Like, that's what I want to see. But I understand that I motivate a lot of artists.
I graduated school, I was broke as I couldn't afford my rent, couldn't pay for my food. I never gave up by the grace.
J. Cole would be the actual template for what hip hop should be from here, you know, in the future. J. Cole is definitely a stamp in true music because his story's genuine. Everybody can relate to it. He's a North Carolina boy.
And I ain't too proud to tell you that I cry sometimes.
Just as Ninth Wonder hopes to inspire people to work hard and find their true passion, the Cole World message is all about following your dreams.
If you have a dream now, you didn't have a dream yesterday, that's dope. That's my goal. It's to like just inspire somebody that was complacent in life and maybe had a little dream but wasn't sure about it. You know, if they could be like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it, even if they own a bakery. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm all about that.
It goes beyond words what those dudes bring to North Carolina hip-hop, for real. And I hate that there are people out there who still don't know who they are.
Raleigh DJ D-Cutta has been following the hip-hop scene in North Carolina for nearly 20 years.
I'm from North Carolina. That's all you do is play records?
You're gonna keep hearing me say that about cats like Cole, Ninth, Pooh, Phonte. Authentic. If you're not authentic, people can see that. They bring to the game that East Coast style with Southern guys who can actually rap, okay? Who are actually rapping about something, who are actually talking about everyday life.
D-Cutta remembers his college days, seeing Ninth Wonder walk around campus, constantly bobbing his head to the beat.
He was always listening to hip hop, and you always were like, what are you listening to? And then you would sit there and get the vibe with him. He always said that he wanted to keep it grassroots back then in those days, and he did.
Ninth star may have risen since his days as a student at NC State and NC Central, but he's never outgrown his love for the Triangle.
I refuse to leave North Carolina. I think I make the best music here. This is my environment. Every producer has their environment. My environment is North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina. I live a comfortable life doing exactly what I want to do. I wake up every day knowing that I make beats for this. You can say that, right? That's what it is.
Make some noise for Ninth Wonder, y'all.